Yeah, is better now. Okay, so um, yesterday, stand. We'll start with that first. Um, stand decorated their truck for the march on tomorrow. So the police visited them, and then they don't only let us. They made also understand that they went to inspect the truck. Well,
If why it was to be
you know,
rule
old truck, vegan breeder,
to be rule what?
vegan breeder. Yeah.
Yeah, not to I mean shortening traffic where automobile moving. Can break down main streets, stop traffic, so that is a
Yeah.
concern
So
because that was a justification.
yeah, indeed. So the LMP, stand decorated the truck with their quarter no to drugs. Uh, the inscription here is a um, it says Deacon Joseph Boakain. They made too.
Politics,
Yeah. So
all type of descriptions.
they put on the Deacon Joseph Boakai Cooking King. So uh, this is what on the banner that they attached on the truck, a long truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Say Deacon Joseph Boakai Cooking King.
Wow.
Yeah. Peaceful protests are going for.
What type of inscription?
So I mean, I don't have problem with the inscription, but the police will decide on it. So, but then the police said they have gone to inspect. Okay, let me read their clarity statement here. The Liberia National Police wishes to clarify reports concerning a vehicle being used to publicize an upcoming protest. The NB states that a vehicle was stopped by traffic officers after it was observed to have apparent mechanical defects that raised road safety concerns. Following inspection, the vehicle was determined to be unfit for continual operation on public roads. The action was based solely on the defective condition of the vehicle and public safety considerations. It was not connected to the planned protests and was not intended to interfere with the organizers or their activities. The NLP reaffirms its commitment to protecting the constitutional right of citizens to peacefully assemble and demonstrate in accordance with law. At the same time, all vehicles operating on public roads are required to comply with applicable traffic and road safety requirements. The LNP encourages the public and media to verify information before circulation. It remains committed to supporting the peaceful, safe, and lawful demonstration. Now, this is a point. It is a good thing for police to inspect trucks, especially when they are plying on public road. Yeah, so it's very good. And in fact, to easy to also even make sure whether the driver is fit to even drive a particular vehicle, whether it's qualified to do so. But this initiative now that the LMP has started with the inspection of hot trucks, it shouldn't just be limited to
Stand.
the truck Stan wants to use. We have those DAF trucks. They can be carrying darts, they be carrying sands and all of stuff. Those guys drive recklessly. I don't know whether LMP can inspect those trucks because you can see them on the highway. When they see those trucks, the only thing they will slow down. Yeah, make sure here outside the whole day pass, no inspection. Some of the trucks, when you see them on the road, you can be worrying and praying to God so you can pass by it peacefully and log it too. But I don't know whether those trucks can be inspected before they can even plow the street. Unlike the truck, the trailer that Stan wants to use, the LMP inspected and noticed that it had mechanical defect. I don't know whether the LMP carry mechanic
to do the inspection.
yeah, to do the inspection. So it shouldn't, for me, it's a good thing to do so. And only if it will go across, it will be good for us. Even this accident in with trucks involving trucks, it will not always continue. You are starting a very good initiative to inspect trucks before they move or they plow the streets. But in doing so, it shouldn't just be limited to certain group that wants to protest or to inform the government or to petition the government. So you should also inspect trucks applying the RRA highway. Not just inspecting the trucks, to also see whether the drivers that are driving those cars, they are also licensed or they are licensed drivers. Especially Saturday and Sunday, because the truck drivers, when they drive the trucks throughout the week, Saturday and Sunday they go to Cabo. The Cabo has no driver license. Sometimes we will tell the Cabo go and wash the car. The Cabo too wants to make 1 or 2 trips to put something in his pocket, and there where accidents can come. He'll be so reckless. He has not even learned anything good. He wants to do go and drive something, so you'll be recklessly running. They will even come very closer to you and blow the horn because they want to go and come back. The bossman waiting for them. The bossman don't know how or where the Cabo has gone. But the Cabo wants to make a very quick trip to put something in his pocket. So definitely it'll be recklessly running on a highway like that with old trucks too. So it shouldn't just be LMP being on the road when trucks are coming, but when you slow them down, tell them to park so that you can inspect the truck that they are carrying to see if it is defective or not. Then you can allow them to go, or you can send a particular car to garage. But it shouldn't just be because Stan wants to go and protest. The car they want to use in the traffic, you inspect it and then defeat that. Make sure you go above.
For me, and I think it's a good thing to do too, since they're doing it 2 days
Yeah.
ahead of the time. But these things should not just be selective, because the political protest, people coming to engage the government and what have you. So it should be something usual, like you said, because you see some trucks applying the route, my brother, you get very afraid, because sometimes carelessly they just move. And this is why when you're traveling in Johnsonville, sometimes you see almost the place marked with social speed breakers because of the way they move.
Yeah, it shouldn't just stop at one vehicle. And in fact, you are doing a very good job, because even the protesters that are going to be on a particular truck, their lives matter too.
Yeah.
They are Liberians, so their lives should be protected. That's how, and that's why the LMP protects life and property. So it was a good move that you did, you made, so you can save those lives. But it shouldn't just stop at that particular vehicle. It should go across. It should go across every other defective trucks that are in the streets. So it shouldn't just be stand, because there are so many trucks that are in the streets, but very, very defective. it's not just only the truck that still wants to use, especially the ones that can be carrying the cement. The truck that can be carrying the cement, the one that can be carrying the dirt or sand.
Sin.
They are very, very defective. Sometimes when they break down in the middle of the road, some of them don't even have tail light. They don't have signal. So when they break down the road, you'll see that they will roll it right. The grass is put on the road, and by the time they put on the road and they face their car, they will pick up. Instead of even taking that particular day they put on the road, they will leave it there. They pull up. So these are things that we want for the police to do. It shouldn't just be the truck that still wants to use, because they have different views about the government. So you should also go after other trucks, and that's our own appeal to you, Liberia National Police. It shouldn't just be trucks where if any putting Deacon Joseph Boakai banner.
So for me, my interest that the revenue name. It's so good at making a old man deacon. I think I respect
No,
him.
but he's a deacon in the Baptist
In the
church,
Baptist,
so it's not
Not a bad thing.
yeah, it's not anything. So of course, for me, that's just my concern. I've thought to just bring that. So LMP, it shouldn't just stop at this particular truck. Since you have started the implementation of inspecting trucks with Stern's truck, so make sure the implementation continues today.
It should be a continuing
Yeah,
process.
let it continue today, because you have to go to various checkpoints or intersections to see those trucks that can be going. Pack those trucks, inspect. Make sure you hire a mechanic. Inspect those trucks. Don't take $5 from anybody because somebody say, "Oh, man, hold it here and won't go." No, you are being very corrupt. Pack the truck. Say, when the truck is defective, you have to pack the particular truck. Call a mechanic to fix it. That's how he saved. They didn't save that driving the particular defective trucks. You're also trying to save their lives as well. Yeah, so it's a good thing that you are doing. So tomorrow is the protest, and one of the collaborators of the July 17th protest tomorrow, the chairperson, that's the CDC COP chairperson Fully Massacre, was arrested yesterday by the Liberia National Police. So a writ was issued. A writ of arrest was issued. So let me see if I can get that real quick. I want to read that writ, of course, so that I can. So the writ of arrest was issued yesterday, and issued yesterday for the massacre against Fully Massacre. So, sometimes we say freedom of speech.
And lead to trouble.
Yeah.
Because you
Freedom of speech
refuse
exists.
to attach responsibilities of what you're saying.
Freedom of speech exists, but please, freedom of speech comes with responsibility. So there were statements, and in fact, this complaint came from Sekou Dukli. So let me try to get the particular stuff. Let me see. So he was arrested when he appeared on Foka FM. Foka FM on Japan Freeway. Okay, I think this is it. So it's a judicial branch, Republic of Liberia, from His Honor L. Ben Bako, stopping the Bayer Street City Court, Monrovia City Court, Temple of Justice, to all police and law enforcement officers of the Republic of Liberia. Subject: order of arrest, charge criminal coercion, terroristic threats, Menace. So it says here, you are hereby commanded to arrest the living body of Foley Divine Massacre to be identified, defendant, and forthwith bring him before this court for immediate prosecution. He is wanted by his honorable court on the charges of criminal coercion, terrorist threats, menacing, but has absconded and placed himself into hiding. In the event the said defendant is arrested after working hours, he should be detained at the nearest police cell, to be brought before the Monrovia City Court the next working day. And for so doing, this shall constitute your legal and sufficient authority. Hence, this court's order. Given honor our hands and seal of court this second day of July 80, 2026. Signed, L. Ben Barco, Councilor, Stephen Mastery. So, it was issued since the 2nd of July. So, it's now telling us that Foley has been in hiding. And yesterday now, when he appeared on Focal FM, the police went there and issued a writ and had him arrested. So, and this is something that is between him and that of Sekou Douklé, the managing director at the National Polo Authority. So, Sekou posted later on after the arrest. I'm going to read that too. I'm here for it.
Yeah, people gotta begin to know of what's happening.
So, Sekou Douklé posted. He said, "We are a country of laws, not men. See you in court." And he said, it has been a very long time. He has been very quiet. People have been tarnishing his reputation, saying all sorts of things without evidence. So it's about time that anyone who malign his character is not going to take it lightly with that person. You have to go to court to prove. So whatever Sekou has said, not Sekou but Foley, and that's why we say freedom of speech exists, but it comes to responsibility.
That's the reality of the day.
Yes. Because of politics, we shouldn't just say anything that will have no evidence of.
Anyhow, we just want to talk.
Especially on a character. So I don't sit down here and tell, I'll be talking in public. Stephen is a criminal. He did this, he did that. And I don't have any evidence on Stephen. And I will carry Prophet Key to jail today. Prophet Key spoke his mind concerning the Chief Justice's murder. It was an issue, but it was not actually an issue that the whole Supreme Court will take. But he didn't stop there. He accused the full bench of the Supreme Court of being corrupt. So by saying that, it means that you have evidence. Even though the Marcos play a major role, but they were just looking for something to hold on. So that is content. And when he went there too, he confirmed it by apologizing to the full bench. Now,
in front, your setting pays for himself.
Yeah. So the chief justice said, no, you have to go to jail for 6 months. And you come from jail, you put your apology
On the radio.
In newspaper.
Yeah. In newspaper.
Yeah, for 3 or 4 days or so. So we have constructive criticism. Somebody was leading yesterday. The easy Manugo men out yesterday that you met yesterday. You may not meet the same easy Manugo men today. Some people, so many things were said yesterday. Some people let it go. They had no problem. But not everyone can let things to go.
Yeah, because Ellis, the issue of I left or I'm living my own with God, it does not solve any problem. But sometimes when something comes about, it could be resolved by communication. But the fact that it is in your heart, you don't want to express what's happening now. How to express it? The expression has to do with respect to the authority you're addressing. Even though they may feel, criticized. But there are some criticism you do, somebody take it into consideration, and they do some changes with respect to what they're always doing.
You can criticize the government, and it is already, and that's what we ourselves can be doing. Criticize the government whenever they do wrong, but singling out an individual to say this person did this or the person is this, it means that you have sufficient information, sufficient evidence on that particular thing you are saying, that even if when you go to court, you'll stand there to prove it. People were insulting the president. Now I'm talking about, see what Stamp wrote on a truck.
Yeah.
Calling the president cocaine king. The president not going to stand to court? No. Well, the man knows that he's the president, and anything that happens wrong, everything will go on. Whether you know about it, he doesn't know about it. So he's not there to take anybody to court. But because he's the president, so now if you are going to John Brown, who is not the president, even the vice president, accusation has come at the make and said human parks. He has not taken anybody to court for saying that, because the others said they know that they didn't get evidence for that. And yet they say in politics, the way it has eaten some people's mind, you can just say anything honestly because they want to just spoil somebody's character.
Yes.
So the man has not taken anybody to court for that.
You listen to some callers here, they will be saying anything.
So that's why you see these people, they don't have anything. They ignore all of these things because they know that when you're taking public office, even the way I am now, I'm not president, I'm not vice president, but a day God makes me president, thing that I can't even remember doing. It will come outside.
They will be fabricated by other people.
And I cannot be emotional about that, because I chose this particular office to serve because I should have thick skin. But people say things. But when you're speaking to an individual, you will say, okay, Mo Ali can steal. So before you say Mo Ali can steal, it means that you already get something on Mo Ali that as evidence that, oh, this thing Mo Ali see, and you have the evidence here. So you just sit down to be malign somebody's character every time on the radio because you say you are political activist. That's why we say freedom of speech is good, and that's how the Abdul Kamara, the Kamara Act, the KAK Act of freedom of speech and freedom of expression, like Ellen passed all of that. But this you can always tell you that this is freedom of speech. You have Facebook, you can go on radio to say whatever I want to say.
There are attachments.
But be responsible for what you say. Be responsible. Take responsibility for what you say. And some of these people, especially some of my guys in the opposition, they are very smart. Even when they come in studio, they say, "Oh, Baga is doing this, Baga is doing that." That's fine. But they are so smart to the extent that they will not just call anybody's name that this person has to go. All that thing they just go to Hello Baga or the VP. Because they know that VP don't get time to kind arrest somebody and say go to jail, go to court. A president doesn't have time to come to somebody and say, "Oh, why are you saying that this? Go prove yourself." No. So you don't see them to go to a specific individual to be every day. You make that as your own assignment because you want to be in the news for a wrong reason. Now, Fode has been on the radio all through saying things concerning the MD at the port. So this time around, they issued this rate since the 2nd of July, and yesterday the rate was served. So I think it's spent is one night somewhere because that was somewhere around the
But it's somewhere.
police station because they took him from the station in handcuff.
Law, they got some of your rights.
So yeah, they'll be going to the court this morning. So you also have to carry his lawyer. You cannot say that. God says, I saw somebody else post to say, there's war on freedom of speech. For the fact that it is coming from my mouth, I should take responsibility. So if I sit there and say, yeah, the VP's been sending him on pass all along.
Maybe you have one or two that you see
of course,
every time you're doing it.
I'll get a picture or video, see the man doing a transaction, or him on here, or him on phone using. You doing transaction with it.
Nowadays, AI has improved everything. So
yeah.
If you have a photo, you got to prove what you really mean by saying that what she said.
So at the end, Prophet Key apologized. Yet then still, the Chief Justice, you know, that other one was on air. He said, "They want I'll issue you." Even though the content is there, but the main reason you are going, that is inside now. The main reason you are going is because you cost my man. But you say the whole bench, the full bench is corrupt. So it means that you get evidence. What is the evidence that we are corrupt?
Can't show one.
He said, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry, I'll not say that kind of thing before. I'll not say it again." But if I'm looking at that particular corruption thing, but the man looking at the way you saw there is man. Because you saw that man first before you coming to talk about the corruption involving the full bench.
So if you are level your mother, that could have led to the issue of saying the whole bench is corrupt. So the public can still the corruption. Can tell us what did this year who and also ever transacted when it comes to corruption.
Yeah, so tomorrow is the protest, and we are seeing the banners on that one. Just one aspect of the balance, the banners that will be in the street tomorrow, the placards with different inscriptions.
Different inscriptions.
Stan has already come outside. Stan said, Deacon Joseph Boakai, the Cocaine King.
Yeah.
The president is a cocaine king. I don't get issue here, but the post say they are thinking ready, no problem, but they can't put it on, they can't get problems. We can't get problem. So that when you start doing special,
But man, I will give me some advice to that they should do it all over.
Yeah.
Not because of this going on a burying cooking, king and what have you. So I mean, selective justice is a problem that making our judiciary. Me when it comes to the judiciary, sometimes I take time to talk because things you say you must try, but it is proven
Okay, now-
from records.
so this is the issue, right? This particular complaint was filed by, like we said, the National Polo Authority, headed by the Managing Director Sekou Dukle. And according to the documents, the charges stem from publications and statements allegedly made by Massaquoi on Sunday, June 28, 2026. The NPA alleges that Massaquoi posted on Facebook page, saying, breaking news, there is a current allegation that the Freeport of Monrovia is used in the cocaine business. So you see now.
Yeah, I think the screenshot is there.
Today,
Yeah, no.
we will unveil Sekou Dukle and Peter King 19 plus million cocaine keeping partnership. A statement there. So prosecutors now claim that the post was widely circulated and generated approximately 1,000 comments and interactions. In the court documents, Fowler alleged that Massaquoi later held a press conference during which he accused the NPA managing director of involvement in criminal activities and made statements deemed life-threatening and intended to expose him to public hatred, ridicule, and disgrace. So the NPA too contends that the remarks caused Managing Director Dukle and other officers to fear for their lives and property, prompting increased security and restricted public movement. So the court cited alleged violations of sections 14.24, 14.25, and 14.27 of the new penal law of Liberia relating to enacting criminal coercion and terrorist threats. So in the directive of the law enforcement, Master Banco noted that Massaquoi has absconded and placed himself into hiding since that day. And then ordered that he be detained at the nearest police cell if he arrested after working hours for presentation the next court day. So Massaquoi was arrested yesterday in the battery factory area after his radio appearance. So he was taken to the nearest police station there. So by this morning, it's going to be forwarded to court this morning. So all of these things that you have said involving the National Polo Authority and other people, especially connecting them to the cocaine. So it means that you have evidence to prove that. So arresting you to go to court is not anything, but you have to tell the person, but here is the evidence. I didn't lie. This is what happened.
How you not only been in communication, you say on Facebook.
No.
You must show the pieces.
So he said there is current allegation that the Freeport of Monrovia is used in the cocaine business.
So while you're doing a transaction, you got to bring.
He didn't stay there. Because he said there is a current allegation. That one allegation he was saying. Then he said today we will unveil Sekou Dukle and Peter King 19 million cocaine keeping partnership.
Make it larger than
Yeah. So if you're going to just be the first one, breaking news, there is a current allegation.
Which
So that one you were
yes,
you were just quoting an allegation that you were talking about at the Freeport.
But it was
But coming down to say you will unveil Sekou Dukle and Peter King $19 million cocaine partnership.
Maybe you may have seen them doing
Of
it.
course. So definitely you have to go there to prove yourself.
Yeah.
So it's not in it. For me, I don't see it as I just simple thing for 40. For the father, you saying it means that he knows exactly what's happening. So
No, take them to the
of course.
place. It can be done through the court.
And in fact, for can he be a help in this particular cocaine process?
Yeah.
So it means that he inside he has some information about the particular people. So definitely the only thing is he should be protected to provide that if he has that. If not, he just said this because of politics. Then it means that he has to prove himself.
You got to get a resolve simply because of politics.
Of course. So we are in Liberia. The freedom of speech is expressed as we want it to be, but it shouldn't go beyond, and we should take responsibility for that. So they protesting, like the police people that start inspecting protest.
Give him comfortable movement.
Yeah. So Mohammed, please try to go to the port to get another brand new trailer because they said I don't want to get a mechanical fault. So definitely you're not going to use it. And so I also want to see the police people in the street now inspecting trucks, not just only the ones Stan wants to use, but inspecting trucks. But if you stop at that particular truck alone, then it means that you are interfering.
It's politically motivated.
Yeah, it means that you are interfering in the protest the people organized they are organizing tomorrow. The people say they want to petition the government. The man that want to petition, you call the man Cocaine King. God. So we said on Tuesday that it can start like this: peaceful protest, non-violent protest.
But the aftermath can
We are
fire.
not going for a protest. Now car has started to become defective. The people are started inspecting the trucks, and you unveil the inscription on your banner. Deacon Joseph Boakai, Cocaine King. And there's a scene, Cocaine King. You want to go to petition, and in fact, the women win chair Lily for this protest.
I saw that communication.
And she said she and her fellow women from the women wing will naked themselves and get in the street if their concerns they are carrying tomorrow is not going to be addressed by the president. She said it on I thought she appeared on Prime. That she and the fellow women going to naked themselves and get in the streets if the president refuses to do what they're about to tell him to do as per the petition. So you see how
For me,
oh God.
when I read it this morning, I felt a bit wow. The issue of being against somebody or asking questions peacefully is getting to a different level, because for women to just come up with that type of communication, I saw it a bit, but again, they are our parents. So if you went there, you expect an abrupt resolution with respect to your protest? I mean, definitely no, because everything that happens, even if you are aggrieved, there are processes involved. The issue of dialogue. Somebody even owe you money, Alex. You came force it. You came, like somebody right now who name I don't want to call got some things for me. But we say,
Don't be that man, you know. Say my God,
you know. So I mean, I saw it looking sad again at their own feelings, and I was talking about if you speaking, you must know they're attached. There's some responsibility to your diction.
Okay, folks, the cash giveaway is on star 799 star 9 hash. Star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Make sure you don't start sell subscriber. You have $100 LD or 70 cents US. You stand a chance of winning 4,000 Liberian dollars plus a 25 kg bag of rice. So, this is the reason Fode Massacre was arrested. He's the chair for the CDC COP. And so, he's going to be forwarded to court today to clear his side.
Stands COP or CDC? Or the...
CDC COP,
Okay.
call it the CDC Council of Patriots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the national chairman. So he said, Segu Dugle.
So I know you want to quote now tomorrow. How you ready? Carry on some more instruction.
Yeah, so yeah, they have all of he's not the only
All
person.
guys anyway.
Yeah, he's not the only person there, so all of people there. So first call us on 0777 907907 0777 907907 0777 You'll be live on the radio this morning. Let's hear you. There you go. They're not breaking. Good morning. Jesus.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Well, I'm Mr. Eric Young, incoming lawmaker of this state, Colorado County, October 2029 to be precise. Now, I got two things on my mind. The issue that has to do with the protest. You know, when it comes to protest in this country, you know, some of all, we support it because it is the people's constitutional right to petition their government.
Sure.
But let me say this. I just heard from you that on the same vehicle, one of the vehicle, the guy cooking or Joseph Boaka and Kine. You know, the problem here is, you know, I continue to inform the public that when you are a setting precedent, any good thing that takes place on your regime, the glory will go to you. Equally so, when you turn it bad, it will also fall on you. 19.2 million cooking or issue that you know that surface, you know, on that surface on the earth, especially in Liberia, you know, on an international wire, it makes the country to lose its dignity. Let me be clear and tell you today, there was a whole case about the coaching team governor. You know, it just says, you know, in man that they are high caliber of government officials can neglect the be in it. The reason of CDC, they'll stay protest is talking about cocaine worker. You know, so as a certain president, you must get testing.
Sure.
You must get testing to, you know, to withhold things. You get what I'm telling you? You gotta get testing. The next thing that has to do with don't make gentlemen, that be serious in this country. Everybody that on the sound of my word, especially those electric, you know, come October 2029. I want to urge you all to go and go get your voter registration ID card when the time reaches. Because that is your power, your tools. Don't be influenced by cash.
Okay.
You see how the guys in the house, you know, how they run this country. Many of them call them or lawmaker, but their consequences don't even know they're impressing.
Thank you.
That's because of the oversight responsibility.
Thank you.
You getting me?
Okay, thank you. We are actually talking about the protest tomorrow. We are not actually talking about lawmakers. So let's get this person. Good morning.
Morning, my brother in studio.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Peter W. Castle. I call under the street like in Lower Johnsonville. I'm outstanding member of the Concerned Liberian for Justice. You know, my brother, one of the greatest philosophers once said that the end result of gross incompetencies is what? Violence. That's the attribute of this particular government. The government is grossly incompetent. So that is why when you dig out their mistakes and their weaknesses, and they became intimidated. You know, they can't intimidate anybody here.
Okay.
We are the one that intimidating the government. But they feel that they can use their political way to cut down on freedom of speech. We were here yesterday, 10:40. We knew what Joseph Imam Boakai and co-official Mo Ali Emotwe, and we use the attribute that we know the way they classify government official yesterday. They allow it to go. Let me tell you, nobody can say, "Oh, freedom of speech comes with responsibility." And you don't want to be talk about or criticize what a public office.
Yeah, but we're not. Nobody is saying that you cannot criticize anybody. But at least when you're saying it, especially accusing somebody of doing something, it means that you have evidence to that.
Yeah, but let me tell you, once you come into public office, what you call public, you should expect anything.
Of course.
So if you don't want to be in the public, sit down to your house for a day prayer, or you go to your establish your private institution. My brother, that kid is not going anywhere.
Okay.
And tomorrow, we are fully prepared to come outside.
Okay.
We are going to converge and petition the government of Liberia to that of our international panel. I think this government need to be careful, my brother. If this government not careful, they are going to punish Liberia and destroy the reputation. And it's how Lunsa have been denied. So don't be surprised the next anytime you wake up, you hear that, and the president of the Republic of Liberia have been denied American
Yeah,
visa.
I want to see that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because they have created a rebel zone in this particular country. The freedom of speech has been cut down, and the idea of democracy now has been cut down by this particular government.
Thank you.
And our international panel are here to these things. They are observing, thankfully, Kode massacre will be free.
Okay.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Liberia is the only the nationality is the only team that been Navy. So good morning, live. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is Oscoy, and I joined from the office of the Joshua D.K. Veteran District 2, Mosurara County.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to appreciate the conversation. It is informative and educative first of all. But then, democracy as a whole has some negative aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
That the founding fathers did not tell us as we embrace and accept democracy. That right to have people gather to peacefully assemble is in other words a way of painting any certain government black.
Okay.
Today, tomorrow, I do not support protest. 2019 protest, I strongly went against it.
Okay.
This protest, I will strongly go against it for that reason, because the international wires carries our national information and print it in negative ways as you don't even see it. So that's a bad for it.
Okay.
Of course, we know things are not right. I agree. But let us be careful too.
Thank you.
And let me talk to the Labrador National Police quickly 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Please, if the people go tomorrow bigger, your exercise restraint.
Okay.
We beg you, you'll be solved with the protester tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me get Lasana. Good morning.
Advice.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Well, thank you. My name is Lasana Thomas Shankar Kone, the Vice Chair for Administration for the Professional United for Promote the People and General People for short.
Mm-hmm.
So basically this morning, we have a whole lot of activities on our docket.
Yeah. They'll get it prepared.
For the Malawi issue,
Mm-hmm.
and to the police that want to stop freedom of movement.
The poster is inspecting your trucks. Your trucks effective.
The one thing that I know, I believe it was the Union Party that really introduced the truck march to like politics. But during those days when Backup Matthew and other one of the protests, they moved to that protest by walking.
Of course, they put march. Yeah.
So if we say we want to protest, then let's take the truck from the protest, because sometimes, yeah, it is good to carry other people along, but when we believe that what we are about to do, we are doing it willingly, you now look at it,
Yeah.
and march to the venue. So when you march to the venue, that will even show more weight than getting on cars to go there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the police should not only, like your brother said, the police should not only do it for staying.
Yes.
Because it is coming out tomorrow, when we are seeing a lot of defected vehicles in the city, where it's taxis. You see some taxis in the street, no tail lamp, no V-mirror, everything, but police will allow that to pass only because there are times, allegedly, they will bribe the police.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fall in the same trap that my brother put in Malawi.
You'll be very careful in the morning.
So anything we say now, we say allegedly.
Yeah.
So allegedly, the police are normally bribe the cabinet. But the last issues concerning my brother and friend for the massacre.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed, we have to respect freedom of speech. And Brother Sekou Double is aware that this country is a country of law also.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
So these type of issues, they are very hard to discuss. Because when we are talking for me, now I can go for minister, I go directly to the presidency. Because the level of the presidency, you're not getting me to quote.
No.
And I can say President Baka is selling drugs. Maybe after the presidency, you say Latana said I was selling drugs. Let me tell Latana to vote, but I can sue the president, and the president will order also sue me. But we have to be respectful. And you know, some of me and let it be clear. So now people can get angry with me. They can say, "Oh my man, you're not looking too clear." I let it be clear. And in like when you be too clear, people can take you not to be too clear.
Yeah.
So there are some words we will use. Let's forget about one of these questions of public servant, but there are some words we should not use on each other. More especially the just case. If the police are not in that Sekou Dugbe, it will not be pleasant for us to say it is clear that Sekou Dugbe get a judge. No, if you say that, I mean Sekou Dugbe too is a human who have a family.
Yeah.
Right now, when you are linked to just Liberian people with maybe a mentor moving around, people will be pointing finger at them and say, maybe your father is telling just the country that your father's for in this country. So sometimes we leave all of these things with the police and just say it is an alleged. It is alleged that people are using the free port of Monrovia to import drugs.
Yeah.
And the airport to export these drugs. Because you not use the airport to bring the drugs and use the same airport to carry the drugs. Yeah. So they are using allegedly they are using the free port of Monrovia to import it and using the airfield to export it. So these are allegations. But we leave it up to the police. And that's the reason why we will demand the government to carry on proper investigation and call other international partners to do investigation on this matter.
Yeah.
So that if Sekou Dugbe, Mo Ali, and any other person involved into the justice in Liberia, then the international partner will tell us, oh, that Sekou Dugbe not bringing a judge. We will demand the president now
to take action.
Sekou Dugbe.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the reason why I say we will start out tomorrow to demand the president for more. Because when we demand for more, it will put pressure on the government to do more.
Okay.
In years, the opposition at the time put pressure on the government to bring independent investigators to investigate the 20 million and the 16 billion in the country. And the president at the time listened to them. They brought in international people, they investigate. Yeah, there was some discrepancy into their report, yes, indeed. But yeah, at the end of the day, they say the money was well spent.
Okay.
So when you do these things, it will be better for the country. But for everybody to just be accusing everybody in the country, even Mr. Foster, the last time he said, Vice President Kun was telling him on past, he did not say allegedly. He was trying to say, but we that was waiting for him that was saying allegedly. At the end of the day, that team man came out and saying he was lying on the man.
Yeah.
So I believe that Brother Foley Massaquoi also take that team full step, because if you go to the court, in Liberia to evidence, very difficult. Very difficult. And you got a role to play tomorrow. So you can go for them. Brother Sekou Dugbe is a big brother in a lazy. Big brother, this thing we're doing it too. We want their problem. Everybody looking for this. Yeah, but that's the reality.
All right, thank you. Remember,
I can accuse other people in the government, right?
Yeah.
You know, I get evidence. But so now we lazy, we won't make me for people to keep calling our name. It will go wrong. And the last time I apologized to my big brother, Match, I said, I'm calling, I said, sorry for what happened. I was going to say this against you. And he listened, we dropped it right there. So, but for the Massaquoi can do the thing. We are not too big to say sorry. So you see that he's too big to say sorry. Even though Prophet King said sorry, but he went inside for 6 months and by next week. Yeah. So we cannot find this poster. You wrong the person, then you say, oh, I hear the one for students, so my souls lied to me. People, I'm sorry. That case will be left alone.
Sure.
So thank you for the discussion.
All right, Asana, thank you. Remember, you're straightforward. Good morning.
Good morning, my son, and good morning to your calling in here this morning.
Go ahead.
Yes, it's about Johnson, Liberian for Justice. My son, thank you very much. No, my son, I want to speak on for it where about the government arrested yesterday. And the man, I want to speak. I want to speak. Okay. So let me tell you, Sekou Dugbe, when you listen to me, you are in America. I don't say you're not in America. Even you are in Liberia, your family here. They say what against President Weah and Samuel Toure and other ministers there yesterday. They say what against Jamaican country that high in case Shalom Musu daughter in the home Shalom Musu dead. She not going to know where they fell reach the sky. What the Jamaican country fire with Valentine, they go and kill again. So you are in America when you are lobbying around with Jerusalem warrior to put sensor on see what they want to question you, no one question you. And it was just to come to power. Ain't getting me? Today, the person that you don't want to be just because you're the managing director of people. And you are managing director. Then you will go, you send people to go and arrest the person yesterday. No, let me tell you, you will represent people. Because tomorrow you will hear war. The war that will set tomorrow for the protest. The international committee, the journal will be on. They will be on CMF and they will be there. Who will say war? They will listen to us tomorrow. So you will watch it tomorrow. I know you will arrest everybody on the street tomorrow to put it in jail. And you're taking that you're running the country, you're running the food, you're running the free, you're taking that you're going for your wash and see. Your wash and see very soon. They will see how the country will move on your head. And when you move on your head, they will not live here. Because any country you're living, they will chase you from there and bring you. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mavic, thank you. Let me get this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, James.
Thank you. This is James Right. So today is the of the we'll talk about class 17. And for me, I'm making my opinion when it comes to the protest of tomorrow. And my opinion is mine. So just to say for the last time before they come out tomorrow, people who know what is happening in the country and know what the people are going to protest against tomorrow, they are right and they have their right to go and protest. But one thing about tomorrow's protest, for which for me I do not guarantee it, is the mayor who is heading the protest. In the person of Moba Molu. Moba Molu remain a detractor to the angry people of this country, who will always say more them so that at the day will resolve something that we don't want to know. Directly, if you have your genuine matter to protest for, organize it and go out yourself. And don't really hate me Moba Molu. Because Moba Molu, in my opinion, is getting some benefit from the government to do what he's doing. Directly, he's a detractor. If you get something like me, you want to protest, or something when you want to tell the government, what you're saying in different case, what the government will say listen to. Rather than how they be somebody who just there and to deceive you. It's a hypocrite. Let me just say it that way. One is a hypocrite when it comes to protest. He's a detractor. Don't follow him. Organize your own protest. Even that person that go there and say what you want the government, you have to be a huge crowd. They say about the government, we say what you're talking about. So tomorrow you can go ahead, but I'm just saying your protest action is vain because Moba Molu who is ahead of it is a detractor. You water down everything. Not the enemy result. Thank you.
Okay, let me get this person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, James, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to speak on an actual issue. No, my brother, the police now do the raffle thing. The police that just want to try to protest and to put fear into the police see that one of the things the police do that will come in is all the old truck that fly on the street. They just let the truck fly around 3 them there. They will be fine. That's a good thing, but the way they do it, they want to do it for the protesters. You come in a very error. My brother, we see, we see some truck, kind of truck. That kill they are very underneath the layer. And look at what you say. That get too less. You see them talking. But they're not after it. You can't really none of speaking. They're not after the people talking. But they're after marketeers to run their marketeers. Today they run their Moba Molu truck. They say the truck is defective. Too. Accounting and the truck is defective. But do it across the board.
Of course.
Don't stop today because of Moba Molu. But just do it across the board every time. For the safety of the citizens that fly on the street looking for the terror persons. Don't do it because of Moba Molu. If you drop a Moba Molu with Lord, you wanting the protesters, you fear in it. They come waiting for the police station. Try to put on there.
Okay.
That child will lead there or to 1 or 2 or 3 days before they take it from there. And when you are talking, they will take the truck and will leave it on the street.
Yeah.
And not tell them leave the street. They stand there, here, water ginger. Here, water ginger. That's what they put that there on the street. Okay. They will leave it there on the street. They will go back to it. But I man, come here, my brother. The people name that want young people financing. If we want to run down people during our time, the men that Daniel stand on them will run behind. Because Daniel stand on one Joya. He said Joya bring little mosquito bring. He said that we are. And nobody will walk on the people. Leave them no way a caution. Leave them a caution, then you go a caution.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the one thing is, no, if you think about if you see the question maker to your clothes, and just moving the power and making it, they're not looking at the question now, they're looking at you. Give the man go a caution. So that you know that you're doing, then you go a caution. Then you change 1 or 2 days, then you go a caution.
Thank you.
Leave the man. Thank you, people.
Thank you, David. Let me get Carr. Good morning.
Thank you. Edmund Carr, Concerned Librarian for Justice. So that is the reason why we will come and say to the government that they are very, very selective. They only go
is it a truck ratting?
Yeah. So these reckless drivers that we are talking about over and over on these routes, on these major highways, nothing has happened. All of the continual truck that can be moving lane one side or they continue inside, nothing has happened. Only a truck that belonged to a civil society man that went to go carry out awareness for the protest, that's the only truck that can be arrested because it's in bad condition. You see the country? That is why we always say it would be very difficult for this president to put the country together. No! You don't do things like that. If even that is the case at that particular time, people will say it is intended for you to come to start silencing the protesters not to come out. That would be my belief, and that was happening. Look at the way they arrested. You know how many people are now accused that the parliament dropped here? You know how many people? The very police are now involved on documents. People are talking about them. Are they going after people arresting them? In fact, if you feel that the man has something on your character, go to the court, issue rate on him, let the court send for him. That is how it is done. But then what happened, they just use NTA boss to do the dirty work, but it is the government that is behind the arrest of foreign massacre, because this is not the first time. He was arrested the last time and kept in jail for so long before he was released. And because he carried me that called COP, CDC COP. So the moment you are around, the government blood will be burning to deal with you. I think about people that behind it. Who behind it? The president that is in power now, he personally attended protests when you are in opposition. When they were saying, we have to come down June 7th, Joe Walker was part of the protest. And the son of Benedict Coming was part of the protest. Benedict Europe was part of the protest. All of the major political leaders at the time, they attended that protest for we have to come down. We were to go arrest anybody. But then here now, today now, people are assembling, they are questioning who is behind it. Hey, Mama, I'm going to take energy from government. You will be organizing protest. Mama, I'm going to get small money. You can take 300,000, 400,000 for the government and go sit there for. What is important is the issue for which we are turning off to flare the issue that is going on in the country that are not correct. These are the things. Before protest, you are arresting. You are taking truck that is in a bad condition, but truck are all over. These are the conditions that we don't want in our country. We want for the government to address. Thank you.
Thank you, Ka. We appreciate that. Okay, so we'll take one more call, and then we'll call it a day. If not, we just, this is it. The protest is on tomorrow. And we want to be there to make sure it is live on this radio. So let's get it scored. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am Titus Maya calling from Maggie.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow protest, my fear is here. Now that they are arresting South and King, That's the reason why I said that we should always think of protesting at the party. Tomorrow, I don't think that will end in a good atmosphere.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, so that's his observation.
Yeah.
And it is timely to us.
That's his fear.
Yeah, good morning.
Every time protest.
Okay, folks. Again, tomorrow you guys are going out for the protests. Let me get my roof. Good morning.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'll let you do it now. Too close to the radio.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, my roof. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't know the comment. Group 40 for Chicago. What the comment hate protest? I don't know what was more duty to people and not do your own that they can hear them.
They say the car ratting. The car ratting. The car ratting. You're going to change it.
What a car ratting car save people in the country that they don't arrest one or they don't stop them from running. The ratting continue. They want lay back. They not care. They not dog on him or be. What the government can no see. What kind of government is this that people when put power they can arrest people? They think they will be in power forever. I don't care what happened. There's no person that will be in power forever like Jesus Christ, the great Jesus Christ. No, so I don't care what you do. No be in power forever. You will come down. No people will get there. I think one will run away to go native Guinea. Because America NASA denying that minister place. So where they will go? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let me get the last person. Patience. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother Annie.
Go ahead.
I'm patient for people with memory concern la prayer for justice. As my mother just said, my mother that dropped it now. Why are they usually party for protest? What for the protest? So it was good yesterday, but today it's back. When Baka was the only man in the June 7 protest, forgetting about his head to a part of the protest. Why they are for the protest? You was there that they don't say when the fire was so soon, was so the person go for when the new tuba says, why they are for the protest? They were even talking to the executive marshal. They saw the big temple to God. President, we are not part of protest, but Baka was part of protest. He was only in the protest of Baptist Deacon. Why are they for the protest? When you talk about protest, it becomes a devil to the people. You talk about protest, they can't after you. Oh, what grant? They were criticized for all by the protest. Joshua looking at war coming. Why they are for the protest? And they use out the phone way to come to power. You know, the party for had a higher protest here. There's not a big temple to God, President. We are not part of protest. But old man Joe was part of protest. Forget about his illness. He was the owner about the people. Look at that, my brother. And the mayor was 30 people that will not win, there will be no that, bro. He was happy. So then now, when you talk about protest, they can't after you. When you call the video, they can't after you. When you show your location, they can't after you. Oh, what grand? That is also be. Just use that to come to the you forget. The people will protest. Wherever come on, you know, they're stopping it up on that one.
Thank you, Patience. I want to say thank you so much to all of you that put through your calls and for. So tomorrow you'll go for your protest, but please make sure you have second thoughts as you're going for protest.
You are a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah. So when you see people are organizing the protest running, please try to run too. They just will be running. They'll be running for their life. So you don't stand there and say, "Oh, for me, I'm not wrong." Your pa who carry you, your pa is running. You say no. Your papa wrong. Me, I'm not wrong. Let God be with you. So I wish you all a successful day tomorrow. We'll be here again tomorrow morning. Our guys will be in the streets to be giving us updates as relates to the protest. So folks, want to say thank you so much for being there while we were here. Thanks to those of you that called. Thanks to those of you that tried calling but did not go through. Many thanks to our silent listeners. My name is Alexander Zeskwanyeneke. I was here with Stephen Talu. We're going to be here Monday with the first edition of the program, The Blaze, on Blaze 90.7. Tomorrow is the protest day, so team will be here tomorrow to drill through. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Bye-bye.